Hey guys and gals, how you doing? Today we talk about the Camp Blood franchise. I will not be talking about Ghosts of Camp Blood since I already talked about that in a solo video, and it's a movie I did not like. So you can check that. You can check the video version on YouTube, and you can check the podcast version here. This is exclusively on the podcast only. Some of the videos will be on YouTube in podcast format with the audio blog, but you gotta save room for the podcast show also. So understand that. And plus, I need to make some money. Guys and gals, donate, help me out. I appreciate it. I don't mean to beg for money, but hey, I got bills like everybody else, right? And I hope you like my content. I'm just gonna talk about modern horror movie from 2010 and up. So keep it short and simple. But the Camp Blood franchise, I want to talk about from 1 through 8, but it's a mixed bag. It's no chronicle order. You know, um, Pretty much the movie's about it's a Friday 13 knockoff with a guy wearing a clown mask. I know there's a lot of horror movies with the clown mask then, and I know I keep on saying that. I just reviewed one with a clown demon, so you might have anything that's clown themed pretty much. That's pretty much the same concept: clown demon, clown killer mask, whatever. But minus Ghost of Camp Blood, I really enjoyed the Camp Blood franchise so far. What I've seen, I saw the latest one, Part 8, which I enjoyed. But every mask from the Camp Blood franchise, the clown mask is always different. But the killer look, the way whoever portrays the killer clown is always a different person most of the time because it's like the body and all that is different. But my favorite one has to be I like 8, but I like Part 7. Actually, the last one before Part 8, which I really enjoyed. I like the build of the killer, how he looks, and it's old school special effects. It's a very low budget movie, so I like it. Um, the theme could be ranged from students going through the forest, someone that survived the Camp Blood killer in the past and had to survive it again. That's one of the parts to this movie. I think it was 605. I could be wrong though, but I was watching the whole franchise today. Catching up with it. And you can check all of them out on Tubi TV, by the way. So that's how I was able to see it because it was on Tubi TV for free. So yeah, every single Camp Blood movie is on there. But besides, like I said, besides Ghost of Camp Blood, which I reviewed solely, I didn't like that because it was more drama. It was off base to me. But besides that, before and after that movie, it was a simple kill scenes. It does stretch out with the talking. That's fine, but as long as it gets to the point, and it did kept me bored anyway. So the Camp Blood franchise, I said check it out, including Ghost of the Camp Blood. You guys sit through that one. Peace out and see you later, guys and gals.